another thing I'm receiving now is that pictures, drawings, and things like that, artwork, and those things aren't just. That's another dimension, actually. If you were thinking about, I don't know if it's the fifth dimension or what dimension it is, but it's a dimension that exists. If you write something down, and that's actually one of the reasons why cursive was, we um, the keyboard and typewriter, that stuff came in, so we wouldn't actually write things. But when you write something down, when a human being writes something down, that actually opens up another dimension. And a lot of these native cultures, they have these triangles or circles. They have, I know of a tribe that has a lot of geometric patterns and things like that. Those things are actually they're kind of like a pop-up image, sort of. It's kind of like a pop-up storybook, kind of. It's actually a dimension, and that can be seen by I think Dr. Kareem. He does the biogeometry field. He has studied that for I don't know how many years, but he's they've proven that these symbols, these drawings, actually do have an impact on our world. Even if you think they're just symbols and drawings, they actually affect the environment. And you can check out that book. But that's one of the things that, so if you have a symbol of something like the evil eye, or which is a protection symbol, is to call in justice, or have a witness, basically, I think is what it is. Have a witness, like, hey, look at this thing that's going on, or something like that. That is actually an entity that exists in another dimension, and if you draw it out, or have it present, that entity is actually there. But it's it's in a flat. We see it as flat, but it's not really flat. It's kind of like a pop-up book. And there's another see if I can it was I think it was a mathematician. I have to link it or something, but he showed how he figured out, he did some math or something, and he figured out that a lot of these geometric shapes, if you adjust them a little bit, they pop up into another dimension. You could see that the dimension that they're in, if you connect the parts of it or something, it'll turn into another dimension. It'll show what the dimension looks like. It's kind of like the concept of the cube being the I forgot what it is, the a cube can be two cubes put together, or something can make another shape. I forgot what it's called. So, but we don't see it. We may be able to see it. It may have been, our ability to see it might have been taken from us. But yeah. And then also I think I said this before, but the movements that we make with our hands. If we make it's kind of like, if you would, I think with the movie Harry Potter, I'm not sure, but if you make a symbol of a infinity symbol, or an 8, a number 8 on its side, that actually is doing something somewhere in another dimension or something. It's actually creating something. And that's why a lot of native dances, for example, they have the big skirts when they wave their skirts. That's actually, if you look at it, their hands are actually producing an infinity symbol, an eight on its side. And those things create those are positive. Those are positive things. So that's why it's encouraged to those native dances. Those are good. Just hand movements in general, but some entities know that, so that's why we have the mouse today. We have the digital mouse. Instead of doing these handwriting and dancing with our big skirts or things like that, we have a little mouse that we sit at, and that's where all our hand movements go to. But and it's not beneficial to us. What is beneficial, what'll help us evolve, is to actually do those hand movements that we are supposed to be doing, and write things that are positive, and yeah, these things can open dimensions. They do actually. Everything that we do does actually open up a dimension. It's these things aren't. I don't know why they're made to be. They're maybe purposely created with they're shown to us with spooky music and creepy things, so we're not. But actually, everything we do is we're functioning in different dimensions, and things open up portals, and portals don't have to be. They always show portals as if something creepy comes out of it, and it can, I guess, maybe. Sometimes it can, but it's not necessarily like that. There's what you call portals all over the place. Even stepping inside of a building with a that has an entrance door, with the frame. Once you walk in there, that's actually a dimension. That's how uncreepy this is. I mean, every time you're walking into your house or into a room, that's actually a dimension. It is a portal. Sorry, not a well. It also is a dimension, but it's a portal, an entrance. That's all it is, and it doesn't have to be creepy. And yeah, that's what it is. Basically, a portal is an entrance, and there's entrances all over the place. So, yeah. It's 7:24 a.m. on Friday, March 8th, 2024, supposedly.